Yo, what is up everybody? Welcome to the channel. It is T Ultra here, and this is a huge video. We are currently sitting at 11-0. It is the end of June. We are running out of time to get this free Galaxy Opal Jerry Lucas on our squad. And you know what? The last time I went 12-0, I think was in March. So this is very big for me to be in this position. And in this video, guys, I'm going to not only play the game, but I'm also going to tell you how I got to this position where I am 11-0 and hopefully 12-0. I'm going to show you what has worked for me and what has not worked for me. And before we get into any of that, guys, I need you to subscribe. We are on our way to 200 subscribers. So if you could hit that subscribe button, I would greatly appreciate it. And also, if you could leave a like for some good luck in this 12-0 game, I would also really love that from the bottom of my heart. Now, with that being said, first of all, I'm going to show you the lineup that I used to use that, I'm not going to lie, I tried going 12-0 like a couple dozen times, and I'd win a few games and lose. This is a lineup I would use right here. I like this D Wade card just as like a 3-point hunter. He's an amazing release. DeMar DeRozan is absolutely insane. Larry Bird is a GOAT card. Chris Bosh, I love him as a big man. And Eddie Curry, same thing as Chris Bosh. He's an absolute crazy big man. And I just ran these two off the bench. And I had different variations of this lineup. Sometimes I would do a 5-man with just Draymond Green as a point guard. But like this was kind of the core. Sometimes I would have a different center in there. I used Hakeem Olajuwon and Marc Gasol, and I didn't really like that much. I was using McHale at the power forward. I wasn't digging that either. And so this is the last lineup I tried, and it just wasn't working for me. And I just had Draymond Green in there coming off the bench just in case we ran up against a big point guard and he could kind of come in there to play a little bit of defense. And that wasn't working. So I thought, you know what? Let's just scrap the whole thing. And I went with this lineup. And as you can see, it is titled Cheese. And I wouldn't say it's cheese, but this is our lineup right here. And honestly, it's gone pretty well, knock on wood. I'm just going to kind of tell you a little bit about it, and then we're going to get into the game. But DiVincenzo, he is a demigod as a Ruby. Like, he's the best Ruby I've used all year. He has range, he has clamps, he can shoot, he can dunk, he can defend, he can do it all. Iguodala, he is a solid gold card. He can knock down the occasional three. And he does have gold quick draw. He has clamps, pick dodger, defensive leader, intimidator, catch and shoot. You see, he has a lot of nice badges for a gold card. So I love running this guy at the 2, especially because he has a lot of good size. Same with Jonathan Isaac. He can knock down the occasional 3 as well, but he is very good on defense. And he can, you know, he's kind of just a solid glue guy. He has gold quick draw, pogo, chase down artist trapper. He does not have clamps, but so far that has not been that big of an issue. And then I run Larry Bird at the power forward position. I don't need to talk about him. He's a GOAT. And then Chris Bosh, same thing. He is just absolutely incredible. And I found that having the majority of my firepower down low really gives me an advantage because I feel like I win my games close to the basket. I kind of work down to the basket. I'm able to kick it out for threes, drive and kick. I kind of run my offense through Larry Bird and surround the court with guys that can knock down threes and play defense. But also, when you have these two guys down low, a lot of times when you run into these lineups, people like to cheese down low. And these two guys and this lineup is pretty big, so you can kind of guard 1 through 5. I did have a little bit of trouble in a game where I ran into Galaxy Opal Shaq, not the glitched one, but the other one, and just Sapphire Merson. And I had a little bit of trouble with that one. We barely won that game, but we ended up coming up victorious. So with that being said, we are going to hop into this game and try to go 12-0. And here is our matchup, and this is definitely the hardest team that we have come up against in this video. And with that being said, we actually only played 2 games, I think, where it wasn't a rage quit, and only one of them was close. The other game, we were just blowing the guy out, and he just played the whole game for some reason. But this is definitely the most impressive roster that we have come up against, I would say. So this is definitely going to be a big test. I'm just going to kind of show you guys what I'm going to do for my matchups. I'm going to put Larry Bird on KD just because of the size. DiVincenzo, I'm going to put him on T-Mac because he can play a little bit of defense as well. We're going to put Jonathan Isaac on him, Iggy on him, and then we need Chris Bosh to guard Wiseman. I'm also just going to show you guys my settings very quick. So typically in this kind of game where you have like bronzes on the floor, I'll go to smother and tight, and that's pretty much all I've been doing. And then I'll just go through each individual player. So I'll leave it like that for those guys. If he starts doing pick and rolls, I might do go over on the screen. But since this guy can't shoot very well, I'm going to gap him. I'll do tight on ball for him. Same with this guy. He can shoot a little bit, so I'll just go to moderate, go to tight coverage. And Wiseman, he can shoot. He can do it all. He's a crazy good card. And then I use the Bucks playbook. So I usually just go down to this little 5-out play. But if you don't want to use the Bucks playbook, and actually what I prefer to do, in my opinion, I feel like I get better floor spacing, I just go to the Hawks freelance and do that. and I turn off the coach settings as well, the adaptive coach engine, and we are good to go. If you don't want your guys to help, you can also turn off the help defense in that menu. I know a lot of people like to do that. Sometimes I do that if my guys start to help too much, but I find that when I turn that off, like there'll be a situation where like I need a guy to just step in and contest a shot, and he just won't because I have the setting to no help, and the game doesn't have common sense, so he'll just let the guy go right to the basket. So I feel that I'm better without that setting on, but it really is just preference. We do win the tip-off, and right out of the gate, I'm going to set that freelance to Hawks 2018, and then to space the floor, you just call for that play right there, and we're going to find Bosh. Ooh, we almost got baited right there. We see Iggy from 3, and that one is off. I thought he was going to be able to knock that down. That would have been super clutch, but we're good. We're going to stay calm here. There we go. We're playing good defense. Get that. All right, see, and we can play off of these guys a little bit because they cannot shoot, and for some reason, he left his man, but that's all good. We are still good right here. So we're just going to inbound the ball, give it to Bird. Like I said, I run my offense through him. I'll just space the floor, hit him with a little behind the back. We see Isaac in the corner, and that is green. I believe that was a 2, but I'm just glad we got a shot to fall right there. Sometimes you just need that first shot to fall to start going on a run. And okay, we're good. See, we're there. The key is you can like play off of certain guys on his team. Uh-oh. Get out there. Good contest. That's a good contest. There we go. Big rebound. Up to Larry Bird. DiVincenzo in the corner. 4-3, and that is green. Clutch shot right there. Great defensive possession, and then we scored the transition 3. That was absolutely huge. And okay, we gotta help. Good D. Good board. And we're not gonna rush it. You can see he's trying to bait me. And oh my goodness, 2K. I spoke way too soon on that one. Oh, I thought we were gonna get that block. So even though I did end up, I didn't really rush it. I just kind of got a bad animation. You don't want to fall into that trap where you are just kind of rushing the ball up the court and all that stuff. I try to throw it to DiVincenzo, but you want to just stay calm, especially when he's doing a zone like this. You just kind of want to space the floor. Well, we'll just take, he didn't shoot that. I'm not sure why. So I'm kind of freaking out because this is a big game for me. Like I said, I've not gone 12-0 in a while. Wide open 3 with Isaac, and that one is off, but we do get the rebound. I'm not going to shoot it with him again. I'm just going to give it to Chris Bosh, and we're going to work down low right here. And we're going to try to get to the basket. Put that up. Oh, I don't know why he moved. That was a weird shot, and it ended up being an air ball. So we're actually off to a very, very bad start in this game. We got to kind of calm down. We're just kind of taking some wrong chances on defense and offense, but I mean, we're still good. We're not like gonna change our strategy or anything. He can shoot that. That's all good. Good rebound. And we're gonna give it to Bird in the corner. It's not green. Oh my goodness, we gotta start knocking these shots down. That is the only thing that's gonna stop us in this game if we cannot hit our shots. There we go. Good contest. We're there. I don't know why the crowd's oohing it on. We're there. Get out there. Oh, I thought that was a good contest, but he ended up getting it to fall. And that's what's kind of annoying is we had a lot of good looks so far in this game that we could not get the fall. And then he gets that to go. It's just kind of a little bit unlucky. And we get around the defender right there. We're going to give it to Chris Bosh. Back to Bird for 3, and we end up greening that one. We really needed a basket to fall here. So that was a clutch play. And let's see what can we do here. I was hoping he would pass that down low. But remember, we can play off with Isaac and Iggy because those guys on the court cannot shoot that well. So I will take my chances with them all game long. And I can already tell that he is trying to hit that step back with... oh, geez, and we're lagging. So that'll happen sometimes with my terrible internet. And it leads to an easy bucket, so that's unfortunate. But I can tell he's trying to get that little step back animation, that step back cheese. So that is something that I have to be aware of. I have to be ready to hop on that play on defense. We're going to pop that deep 3. And, oh, he just misses. I was hesitant to shoot that. I didn't really want to, but that shot is up. And I thought he was going to get that one to go, and it was going to be one of those things where he just keeps getting all his shots to go, and we can't get any. But it worked out. We're only down by 1. We're still good. Inbounding the ball to Chris Bosh, and that is green. He is money. I love Chris Bosh. He's such a good player. Like, he has good size. He can shoot. He can defend. He has very good dribble moves for his size. And that was okay. I mean, it is what it is. Can't really complain. I guess that was a foul. But you know what they also say? Ball don't lie. And he makes a second one. Okay, so I'll take that any day of the week. A Galaxy Opal Kevin Durant only making 1 out of 2. So that is fine by me. We're just going to try to get to the rim. And we can also send these guys on cuts to the basket as well. I do not know what happened there. Back out. Back out. Oh, my goodness. I literally was pointing the joystick to the complete other side. What is going on? Okay. Yo, I was pointing the joystick literally on the opposite end of the court because DiVincenzo was wide open in the corner. And he literally just, like, did not shoot it. I am really not sure. Or, sorry, he did not shoot it. He just didn't pass it to him. I was like, bruh, he's, like, completely wide open. Larry Bird is open for 3. And, oh, he just missed. We are just barely missing these shots. They will hopefully eventually start to fall. That is all you can really hope for. We're D'ing them up. We're good. We're good. Get the ball. Get the ball. There we go. Up to Iggy. Back to DiVincenzo. Ah, he went a little bit too deep right there. We're just going to put it up because of the shot clock, and he gets the clutch dunk at the buzzer. Like I said, he can throw it down, this DiVincenzo Ruby. He's a very solid card. Just contest that, contest that. There we go. We're good. He didn't even get it off in time. Yo! Thank goodness. Hopefully that was the last ridiculous shot 2K gives him. Even though it didn't count, that just kind of shows you how the game is kind of giving him a few breaks on some of these shots that probably shouldn't go in. Also, I do like to put the settings to crash the glass as well as play physical. And he cannot quite get that one to go. We do get the rebound, and we're just going to take it nice and slow. I love to hit him with the behind the back. That is my favorite move to use when I'm going up the court. And you can see he's off-balling me, so I'm just going to send Chris Bosh on a backdoor cut, and he gets it to go. If you're on Xbox, you just use the left stick to point to who you want to cut, and you hold the Y button, and he will cut towards the basket. And then if you're on PlayStation, that would be, what is that, triangle? It's on the top of the controller. Whichever one that is. There we go. Get to the basket, Larry Bird. There we go. Oh my goodness. Okay. His Kevin Durant is only 1 of 8 in this game, so I guess maybe he's not getting a lot of shots to go his way because that is very, very cold for a card that is that good. And we get the awesome bump out of bounds. We are starting to get on a roll right here, and we don't want to spoil it. We don't want to force anything. We just want to take the easy basket, get to the hoop as easy as we can. And here we go. We're going to hit him with the hop step. Someone should be open. Back out to DiVincenzo. He almost chucks it out of bounds. And, I was hoping that would get through there because he would have been wide open in the corner. We just got to get a good block here. Chris Bosh, unfortunately, did not even make a remote attempt to block that. So, sometimes that happens. You just get a bad animation. But, it is what it is. Oh, back to Bosh. Yo, 2K. I don't know, man. I don't know why these things are happening right now. Playing pretty poorly in this game. But we still have the lead. We're just going to try to build upon that here. We got to be a little bit more aggressive, honestly, I feel like. Like, we're being dumb, but we're not being aggressive. Does that make sense? There we go. We're going to call for a pick, actually. Hopefully get a little bit of space. Larry Bird is open. And that shot is off. Man, that was a little deep, but that is within his range, I am pretty sure. Get out there, get out there. We're good. We're good. Remember, we can help. We can help out there with Jonathan Isaac. And he leaves his man. And he gets that shot to go. He's getting quite a few whites here. We just cannot seem to hit those. But that is all good. Whoa, I do not know what is happening. All right. Back to Bird from deep. And that shot is in. That was probably a little too deep to be shooting that. But we got a very, very lucky break on that play. So I'm not going to complain about that whatsoever. And I'm not going to lie, we're cheesing. We're kind of playing off with his guys that cannot shoot very well. That's kind of what you have to do when you're using this method. And we get a very, very nice steal right there. I meant to throw that to DiVincenzo. We're popping that, and that is green. And that ended up being a long 2 instead of a 3. But as long as it's going in, that is fine. Like, I'm not going to complain. I'm just trying to score consistent points, not waste any possessions. I was hoping he would make that baited pass down low. And yep, I can tell he's trying to go baseline. He's just trying to dance around with KD. We have Iguodala there. And, oh, he does miss it. He's going to pass it out. Get out there, get out there. Oh, you see, I tried to get it out there as fast as I could. And sometimes you try to do a closeout and the game just kind of sucks you back into, like, the hoop. It's very annoying. I'm not sure why it does that, but it is what it is. We're just going to try to put together another possession here. And you see him playing off ball. And we ended up, ooh, he got a very nice recovery on that play. I thought that was going to be a wide open dunk. But oh, 2K! Yo, we made a good read on that backdoor cut and threw the steal. And I should have gotten a steal on that possession, to be honest. We see Bosh wide open down the court, though, so we'll call it even. We're now tied once again. All is good in the world. Okay, come on. We got a D up here. D up. He's going to try to do that step back. Yep, he loves to do that. Give me that. 2K. Get out there. Get out there. Okay, we're good. We're good. There we go. Right to me. Up to Isaac, and he's worried about all my other superstars on the court. But he doesn't know that Jonathan Isaac is a baller himself. And we took advantage of that lack of awareness. And Larry Bird, oh my goodness, Larry Bird played some terrible, terrible defense on that play. But luckily, he blew the layup. We're gonna, oh my goodness, 2K. Can you bless this guy anymore? I mean, like, what in the world was that? That should have been an easy, I either could have shot that or passed it back out. That's very, very unlucky. But we're good. DiVincenzo is playing some good defense right there. Stay on him, stay on him. We're good, we're good. There we go, good. We baited that right there. We were able to leave the guy that we were guarding on that play because he is not a very good shooter. And we end up making, that's another long two. I wish that was a 3. But like I said, we're just trying to make sure that we score consistently here. And we got to start watching that deep hash. He likes to do that. So you also want to be aware of what your opponent is doing. Like, kind of stay true to his tendencies. What in the world is happening? One more. Yo, this floor spacing got me dead. There we go. Just going to make that pass all the way across the court. DiVincenzo greens it. I'm telling you guys, like, DiVincenzo is absolutely insanely good. Like, he's so much better than you would ever expect from a Ruby. He's that dang good. Give me that. What? 2K is just killing me in this game. Get that out of there. Get that out of there. We're good. We're good. We're good. Oh my. Yo, I hope that this bad luck swings to my opponent's side in the second half because he's getting so many breaks. Like, I don't know what that even was, but we're good. Be aware for the miss. That is a bronze. We're going to throw it up to Isaac at the buzzer. He does get it off. Oh, he actually almost made that. That would have been amazing. But we go into half with a 4-point lead, and we played very poorly, so I'm going to take a 4-point lead. All right, we're going to guard there. We're there. We're there. There, we can help. We can help off. We can help off. And you don't have to leave your guy. You don't have to leave him. We're good. We're good. There we go. We're there. We're there. We're there. Get out there. Get out there. He's going to pop the mid-range. That's fine. When they get down low like that, it's just hard. The computer just, like, starts making you do some weird stuff, so that's all good. We probably should have shot that. We're trying to get a better shot than that. We see DiVincenzo wide open, and he backed up a little too far. Oh, he's going to bait that. My opponent is kind of catching on to what I'm doing. We end up getting a nice post move right there, and we got a little bit lucky with that foul call. But you know what? As long as we get to the line, we're scoring points. We just want to maintain this lead. There we go. He drains both of them. And yo, if you can get a inbound steal, that is always a clutch swing of momentum. So we're always going to try to get in the lanes and get out there. Get out there. We're there. We're there. There we go. Good contest. Good contest. There we go. We draw the foul. We draw the foul. Got him a little bit flustered. So this is where we want to attack, but we want to make sure that we're not turning the ball over. We're taking good shots, and we're just playing smart. So we're going to send him on a cut to the basket. Back out to Bird. Oh, I almost shot that. Back to DiVincenzo. We see him wide open. It's not green. I feel like that's not in yet. Sometimes you can just tell when 2K is about to do some bogus nonsense on you. Just a feeling. But we're good. We're good. Stay on him. Stay on him. No. Oh, if he would have shot that, that would have been amazing. Give me that. Give me that. We're there. We can help. Isaac, what are you doing, bro? We're good. We're good. We're good. Get the board. Someone grab it. Someone grab it. What are we doing? There we go. All right. We could throw it up to DiVincenzo, but there he is. He's open now. See how we were patient right there? We waited for Kevin Durant to come over and overcommit. And we got him pausing now. So we're in his head. We're doing very good here. He might try to throw that pass across the court. He ends up not. That's so stupid when, like, I totally see what he's doing that whole possession, and, like, I'm right there with two defenders and just dunks it right over me. Like, it wasn't like a crazy good player, but you know what? I still would have liked to get that block, and we're going to work down low. We see Isaac in the corner. Hit this, baby. That's green. Let's go. Clutch bucket from the corner. Isaac can hit the corner three very well. I wouldn't, like, be pulling up with him that much, just, like, kind of shooting crazy threes, but he can knock down a three if he's wide open like that. Give me that. Oh, 2K. I thought we were there. Get it. Get it. We're going to run. We're running. We're running. Straight to the basket with Larry Bird, and he throws it down. Give me that. Oh, I thought he was going to pass that. That would have been clutch. Come on. We're there. We're there. We're there. We're all good. He's not doing anything. He's not doing anything. Is this what I think it is? Oh my goodness. I want to see it. I'm ready to see it. Come on. Yes! Oh my goodness, we did it. Your opponent has left the match. You know what? That's amazing. We got out to a 9-point lead and he left. Make sure 2K actually gives me the win because you know they be on some bogusness sometimes. But I'm not going to say anything until I see it. Let's just wait. Wait with me, guys. This is a big moment. You're going to see it happen. You're going to see it flash on the screen. Prove it's legit. Prove it's real. Any day now. It's going to load. 12-0. We did it. Oh my goodness. After trying like 24 times at least. And just, I kept losing and losing and losing. And I tried this lineup, guys. And it worked almost right away. Like, I think I did this lineup like once or twice. I think I lost one time with this lineup. I might have even had it. Oh, I had it a little bit different than this lineup before. And that's when I lost. And then I put this lineup in there. I go 12-0 instantly. Yo, where is he? Where's Lucas? Where's he at? Yep, I already have Worthy. So we got a cool 5K MT from that. We also got, what was it, 8K MT just from going 12-0. And look at that, guys. There he is. Jerry Lucas. Free Galaxy Opal Player of the Month. I cannot believe it. We actually got him. I was losing all hope that we were going to get him because, like I said, I was trying and failing. I tried overall, like, cheesing. I tried all sorts of stuff. I tried God Squads. I tried 5-mans. I tried 8-mans. I could not do it. I could hardly get past 6-0. And then I tried this lineup and I won instantly. I'm going to go over that lineup in a second, but you see Jerry Lucas here. 6'9", 230 pounds. He's got 50 Hall of Fame badges, 21 gold badges. He's got range. What was it? Range, quick draw. Does he have clamps? I'm assuming, yeah, he has clamps, intimidator. Like, you see the badges. I'm not going to go through them. I'm just going to scroll through them and everything. But yo, that's crazy. Like, and the month is almost over. I'm recording this on June 29th, and I'm not going to lie to you guys. I stayed up literally all night. Like, it is morning. Like, I was about to go to bed. I was like, let's win a couple more games. And I tried that lineup, and I'm like, yo, I'm feeling good. Like, this lineup is gelling very nice. We're getting some awesome matchups, and this is the lineup again, guys. Like, I'm glad I stayed up and did this. This is the lineup right here, and I normally don't waste contracts on rubies, but he deserves it. I'm just going to put it on him just so it can look nice and clean right here. And here it is. This is my lineup. If it ever goes back on the screen, there it is. DiVincenzo, Iguodala, Jonathan Isaac, Larry Bird, Chris Bosh. And you kind of saw how we played right there. We were smart with our matchups. Like, when you use this lineup, it's not always going to be, you know, the 5 guards of 5, 4 guards of 4. You know, you kind of have to play with the matchups a little bit. That's something you have to do. Like, you just have to do it on a matchup by matchup basis, and you want to take advantage of your opponent's weaknesses, because if you're doing a lineup like this, chances are you are going to run into players that have weaknesses on their team. Like, they're going to have bronzes and silvers. And I didn't even mention this, but we have a couple of silvers on the bench. When I put bronzes in for them, it kept the overall the same. And these are some of my favorite silvers in the game. So I just threw them on the bench just in case we needed them in case of emergency or whatever. But like I was saying, you just want to make sure to exploit their weaknesses, your opponent's weaknesses. I can't even talk, I'm so excited. And when you're using a lineup like this where you're running into, you know, teams that aren't all Galaxy Opals, and you saw, like, we were able to play off of, he had a couple bronzes on the court that couldn't shoot very well. So if someone got by Larry Bird, like if his Kevin Durant got by, you know, who was guarding him? Larry Bird, we could come over and help with Jonathan Isaac and leave his guy in the corner or for 3. It wouldn't really matter. He might hit it occasionally, but I'll take my chances with that. Same with Iguodala. I think he was guarding another bronze that couldn't really shoot. And this is the lineup I used. DiVincenzo, I'm not sure what he goes for now. I don't know if he's like a super rare ruby or anything, but I doubt it. When I got him, he was very, very cheap. Jonathan Isaac, just a current series card. He's probably not for too much. Same with Iggy. These are just current series 2 cards. That's crazy. And then the GOAT Larry Bird is the one that's hard to get. I just liked using him because I could do everything with this card. He was like my go-to guy, you know what I'm saying? Like, I could do anything with him. Like, he can rebound, play defense, shoot, get to the basket, everything. So that was huge for me. And then Chris Bosh was a solid big one. He's very versatile. He can play defense, he can stretch the floor, he can dribble, he can get to the basket, he can do everything. So these two really were clutch. And I'm not gonna lie, DiVincenzo, there were games where he outscored everyone on my team by like 20 points. Like, he is an absolute baller. Like, don't let the Ruby fool you. Like, he can ball out. And with this lineup, you're not going to run into crazy teams. Like, that game that you just saw, that was the best team I saw in this whole 12-0 run. And we kind of got out to a slow start, but you saw we were able to hold it together, just get some nice, consistent offense going, some good stops on defense. But guys, I ran into like so many teams where it was like this person must have just started the game. You know what I mean? Like they were using like either Derrick Rose, T-Mac, Hakeem, like one of those starter cards where like, okay, you just started the game, you know, like this is going to be easy win. I would run into the lineups where it's like, oh, they have diamonds and pink diamonds, but they're really like not that good. You know what I mean? Like they're super outdated and like to the point where like DiVincenzo is better than their pink diamonds. So for the most part, I only ran into 2 tough matchups. I have the scores of all my games on the screen. I kept track of that for you guys just to show you like this lineup, I dominated with them. There was only one game that was close. And like I said, that was the game where I came up against Shaq and who was it? And Merson. We kind of struggled a little bit down low, but we were able to get through it. I kind of helped off of some of his like shooters on the perimeter that couldn't shoot very well. I kind of double teamed in the post when I needed to. So we were able to fight through that. That was game number 5. That was a super sweaty game. But you see, other than that, every other game was either a rage quit or a blowout. There was every other game other than that was a rage quit. And the 8th game, it was a rage quit essentially. Like it should have been a rage quit. It was just an absolute blowout. So we had all blowouts, all rage quits pretty much, except for one game. So this lineup worked for me. I hope it works for you. You know what? You might be thinking, you know, I can't do it in June. I don't have enough time. I would try it, give it a chance. But if it doesn't work in June, I think this lineup will work in July for whoever the next player of the month is. So definitely give this lineup a try. You can play around with it a little bit too. I just tried to keep my overall under 84. There was no really method to it. It just worked out for me, you know? Like it worked out fine. I didn't have any tough matchups really other than that one that you just saw in the video, and this team handled it perfectly fine. So, I mean, I'm going to try this lineup once the new player of the month reward comes out. But with that being said, guys, that is going to do it for the video. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you for being here as we added this new... Where is he? Jerry Lucas. There he is. Let's see it. Where is he? Why can't I find him? I'm silly. There he is, over here. There he is, Jerry Lucas. Thank you so much for being here with me as we added this guy to our squad. It's been a while since we went 12-0. I was losing all hope, but we did it, and I really appreciate you guys' support. I stayed up all night making this video for you guys, and we did it. We made it. We accomplished pretty much the only purpose of my team is to go 12-0. So we did it. All this effort is not for nothing. We're no money spent. We don't spend money on the game. We're doing collector level. We're wasting our MT. We still went 12-0. If I can do it, you guys can do it too. All right. With that being said, I'll see you guys later. Subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Make sure to leave a like, and peace out.